have 10 people standing on the line, so we would love to have another caller right now. So thank you so much. So Brandy, for more information about Prejay Medium, Fiona, and Psychic Bella Live, go to avidadvice.com. Sign up, get your 5 free minutes, talk to Bella, talk to me, talk to any advisor you want on Avid. Thank you so much. And now back to the studio, and I have Lauren. Hello, Lauren. How are you doing? Hello.
Hello.
Lauren. Hi, Lauren. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. How about you?
Thank you so much. Fantastic, gorgeous. Give me your date of birth. Me and Psychic Bella Live here in the studio, and would love to help you with any question that you have in your heart. Go ahead, please.
Mine is about a guy, as usual.
Okay. That's good. I think that we both know. So give me your date of birth, give me his name, and tell me when was the last communication you had with him.
I'm sorry, say that again?
When was the last communication with this guy? And also tell me about your date of birth and his name.
Oh, his name is Dale. And the last time I was with him was we were at a memorial, and I wasn't with him. We both showed up at a memorial. It was bolted. It was his best friend who had died.
Okay.
Oh, so sorry about that. When was that, hon?
That would have been June 30th.
Okay, and you haven't talked to him at all or anything since then?
No. One of his friends and one of my other psychic people have told me not to contact him whatsoever to let him contact me.
Okay. And what was your birthday, hon?
I'm sorry?
What is your birthday?
Oh, January 2nd, 1964.
Okay.
All I know,
perfect.
he's a tourist in May. I don't know his.
Okay. Well, you got yourself a stubborn bull.
Yeah.
The joy
No
of
kidding.
dating those Taurus men. You know, once they find their way into their spot, they stick. That's where the stubborn part works for you. But getting them in there, that's the hard part, that you got to kind of poke them and prod them like a like a bull guy, you know. And so he's coming back, though. He is. I think that the friend dying, it really threw him for a loop, but it also made him look at life in a different way. Because when you start to see, like, your friends pass away, people who are around your age, it puts the focus back on you of, what am I doing? Am I doing enough? Would I be happy if I left here? You know, would I feel like I did the right thing? So he is in a healing stage right now and kind of going through that whole process of figuring out what it is that he wants. I do feel he is coming back around, though. Barry may well get some communication from him in the month of September, but if you do, it's in the second half of the month, like right towards the end. I'm feeling more like around the 7th of October that you hear from him. When he comes back, it's baby steps. But I do feel you guys moving back towards, you know, something being able to happen between the two of you as we get through the rest of the year. So don't, like, feel like if sometimes it's a little slow, that means that nothing's happening. That just means, you know, it's just working its way to it in the right ways, because you don't want to rush into it and then it doesn't, you know, you guys end up on different pages. But he's definitely coming back.
Okay, so Lauren, I actually got some feelings psychically that you both misunderstood each other, and I kind of feel that he's backing off because you kind of feel a little bit disconnected and then been lost the moment that you guys met. You're still kind of feeling lost in his personal matter, but I feel the reason that he did not communicate and call because the vibes and the energies that we sent at that time, it wasn't really receptive and it wasn't really the way that he wanted. So completely misunderstood about your vibes, your connection, your action. My feeling which says that one of you guys has to moving forward, and he's not going to be the one that do because he has a lot of problem. I see depression, I see anxieties, I see actually low confidence. So if you would love to make this communication happen, then you need to take a step. Other than that, you have to wait maybe about 6 months to have any sort of conversation with him. So he's not going to take a step. He's not going to do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
So when Bella saw, yeah.
First step, you know, like Fiona said, and that's something that I forgot to mention too. Sorry, I was like, I start channeling and everything wants to come out at once. But don't be afraid to take the first step, you know, because you can't have too much pride when it comes to love, especially when there has been two people that care about each other, but there was kind of misunderstanding.
Correct.
Somebody always has to take that step forward. I would wait a couple more weeks before you do reach out to him, because I feel like his energy will be better and more receptive at that point. Because right now he's still healing from the loss of the friend and his depression and everything.
Trauma, yeah.
But I feel like if you wait a few weeks and then you just, you know, a simple like, how have you been doing? I've been thinking of you. I feel like that is the key that opens up the door to this.
Bella, your date was very correct, because my Pentagon actually showed me in between actually the 17th of September until actually to October 3rd. That's the best timing, actually. Your date was fantastic, because my Pentagon actually gave me the same. Actually, you got confirmation from two very professional psychic right now. The date was amazing, actually. And yes, I wanted you to do that. And wait in between actually the 7th of October and the September 7th until actually the October 2nd or 3rd. So then if nothing happened, then start to call and communicate with him. So you are the first. You are the number one. You are the first person that's going to take that step. And I think that you should be proud. Don't think that if I do, then maybe, you know, he's going to do this and he's going to do that. Well, he's not in any places to do anything right now. So you may going to lift him up. And if you do really love him and if you do really care about him, so it doesn't matter actually who is going to take the first step.
Okay, thank you so much.
You're very welcome, gorgeous. Thank you. Thank you. Do you have any questions? We don't have so many times, just have 2 minutes. So if you do not have any other questions, so you know that where you can find me in Psychic Full of Love, you can guys find me on Psychic Full of Love on abbyadvice.com. abbyadvice.com. So do you have any other questions, sweetie?
Nope, that was it. But thank you so much.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Okay, guys, now my producer actually showing me the 90 seconds, so I have to say goodbye. Thank you so much for tonight. Thank you so much to my sister, Psychic Full of Love. Thank you for everything. And don't forget to go to abbyadvice.com, sign up, give your 5 free minutes, and talk to any advisor you want. Have a great one. Bye.
Thanks, guys. Bye.
Hi, I'm Kathy, and thanks for watching Moonstruck. And now, back to A1R on the air, Psychic Talk Radio, now on Moonstruck TV, enlightening television.
Hello, and welcome back to Soulstar Radio. I'm Jacqueline Close-Moore. We're coming to you live from Seaford in Victoria, in Byron Beach. And I'm joined here by the wonderful Shirley Nichols, who is a psychic medium and fellow Gemini. So we're having some fun with Mercury retrograde. Mercury retrograde.
That's better.
And Shirley may retrograde in and out, and it's up the ocean, the waves of the ocean.
Waves, yes, that's right. In and out.
Qigong, we actually do this.
Yes, we do.
Raising
the vibration.
Yes. And then you bring the energy up.
Yes.
And then like that.
Yes.
Over there.
Yes.
Although you're supposed to keep the hands together.
Oh, okay. Let's do that.
It's like
this. Yes.
And bringing them up
there. Yeah.
And over the heart.
Yes.
And then up we go.
Up we go.
And
beautiful.
Oh yeah. Lots of stretch there.
Yes.
And then we bring them down around, and then you're back again.
So it grounds you.
The grounding stuff. I've been doing my Qigong, Tai Chi stuff, and I'm sure the actual principal of the school will kick my butt when she gets back.
Yes.
Which, because she said, you better be ready for me. I will leave for 4 months.
Ooh.
And I'm like, yep, okay, I'm at the right school. Because this is not just flowery,
This is real, isn't it?
Like we have to do punching and blocking moves.
Fantastic.
We've got like trigger fingers, shoot someone with an arrow, which everyone gets completely wrong every time. But yes, it's really beautiful to spend this time in this wonderful new space you've got here in Seaford. It's really quite a lovely, clean energy.
It's beautiful energy, isn't it? Yes, you're very welcome here today, Jacqueline, to soak in this beautiful energy with me.
I'm loving it.
Yes.
And we don't mind at all that Mercury is still retrograde. You've just got to wait until next week. And then you'll only have 4 planets or so. I can't remember how many, I've lost count.
Several. Or could be multiple.
Could be
They're like Geminis, aren't they?
Geminis.
Planets at the moment.
It's a bit like the cat in the hat. You get the cat in the hat with far too many cats and you don't know which one's cleaning up the place and which one's spreading pink foam everywhere and over the walls.
Yes, that's right.
It's a bit like having a lot of Geminis or Mercury retrograde, which of course Mercury rules Gemini, so it gets very interesting. It does have to be 2 of us during retrograde.
Oh, yes, but that could be multiples of us too.
Multiples of us.
Yes, it just feels like 2.
Well, definitely.
Yes.
I've been making a lot of cat noises this morning, and you presented me with the most beautiful deck, the Doreen Virtue Animal Tarot.
Yes.
And it's got the pussycat on the front.
Yes, and look, you've got the frog there, Jack.
I have the frog.
So we don't want to be kissing too many toads, do we?
Definitely.
No.
There's plenty of those out there.
Yes, this has got the Cinderella slippers happening there too, isn't it?
It certainly has. And you know, the frog as an animal totem actually is about being able to jump above, emerge and then submerge and then re-emerge from the water, being the ocean, and being able to find the fun in that.
Yes.
But also they have that very long tongue and they grab the fly.
They grab the insects, don't they?
They grab the insects. I don't know that we should be grabbing insects as humans, but
probably not.
Probably leave them to the frogs.
It's like a magic wand there too, isn't there?
He does have a magic wand. I think he's hoping to be turned into a prince.
Yes, at some point, but not today.
Not today. And to quote one princess, when she was presented with that question by a frog, she said, after snacking on sautéed frog legs, I don't think so.
No.
Because she was thinking of all the washing she would have to do for him.
Yes, that's right.
And it's amazing how I was just watching and put up a video this morning. You know that magic basket on Facebook? The magic basket? I showed you that.
Yes, you
did.
And
it's like, oh my God, says the guy. Don't worry, he says to his girlfriend, you don't have to worry about all the washing and the cleaning because I just leave this basket here overnight and in the morning it's like a miracle. It's like they're all clean.
Yes.
And I don't know how it happens. And she goes, I just can't take this anymore. And she walks out. And next thing, the police are in his lounge room and he goes, I don't know what happened. No, she couldn't have left me because one minute she was gone and then here and then she was gone. And I think it's the magic coffee table.
Yes.
That, makes the pizza boxes disappear. And the policeman says, I know the same thing happens to me. And the policewoman goes, I can't believe this. Yes,
this is right.
This is a lesson to tell you. If you have a toad or a frog, not a sort of them.
Yes, they taste very good apparently. With a bit of butter. A lot of butter, actually.
A lot of butter.
But I raised the magic wand so we can make a wish too.
We can make a wish.
We can manifest, can't we?
We can definitely manifest.
We can manifest the toad or the prince.
Yes.
And we can even manifest a better pair of slippers if those ones don't fit us.
I don't know about you, but walking around in glass slippers seems a bit sort of, it's an OH&S safety issue.
I feel so too. I prefer the flatter heels myself and I go for more comfort.
Absolutely. So we've been doing some spreads with these cards.
We have.
You've got a spread there. We'll have to wait for our first call.
Yes, we're expecting them, aren't we?
Dave is bringing them through. We have, as we speak, so it is.
Yes.
We have Kimberly in she's in Texas. Oh. Mahar, Texas.
Yes.
Texas. Hello, Kimberly. I can hear breathing.
I can. I can't hear Kimberly quite yet, but I believe she's there.
I've got a ukulele going. It's singing some rainbows.
That could be over the rainbow. She could be. It's been a lot of rainbows.
We'll try her again, and we might just go into the reading anyway.
Yes, shall we?
Yes, Kimberly, are you there? Can you hear us?
Well, she's ready, apparently.
She's ready, but I've got my ukulele going. I'll get you to start the reading, and Kimberly will listen back to this later.
All right. Well, hi, Kimberly. I hope you're having a wonderful day today. And I believe the issue around you is around relationships.
Mm-hmm.
And, my first gut feeling around it is, it's really important to pay attention to your intuition, particularly where relationships are concerned. Really trust your feelings and your sense of knowing around relationships. The feeling that I'm getting coming around you is that things come together under divine timing and perfect alignment for you. Sometimes we've got to be patient, don't we, Jacqueline?
Yes.
I've got the sense of the moon coming through here, and I think that you had too, haven't you? We've both got the moon energy coming through here. And the moon talks about cycles in life too, doesn't it?
And emotions.
And emotions.
Tides of that.
Yes, exactly. And I also want to talk about balance. Now, how important is balance in relationships?
It's a zebra card.
Yes, you know, sometimes it's like black and white.
Not always. Sometimes you've got to colour in the pictures.
You do, and I like colouring in. So I Kimberly, encourage you to colour in the pictures, especially if life is a bit grey at times, or because sometimes we can feel a bit down, can't we?
Definitely, and it's about not allowing the other person to, I guess, control you.
Yes.
That seems to be an issue here as well, because while we have black and white, they do. And so it's really important to make sure that you're feeling that you're not left in a confused state to do with friendships as well, not just relationships close to you, and that you're getting out of that what you need as well, and it's not just a one-way kind of thing here. That's the important thing I've got here. Also, talking about grounding, one of the cards I've got here is a kiwi, and of course kiwi is a New Zealand bird, or New Zealand, as we might say, and it's a flightless bird, but it doesn't make it any less special. In fact, in some ways it's far more special. Very peaceful bird in a lot of ways, and they have a very long beak for sort of digging and all that sort of thing. And, you know, so it's really about going the peaceful way for yourself, finding peace within yourself and not allowing other people to, I guess, draw the whole picture for you, rather than, you know, sort of letting that happen and then go, oh, why did I do that? Why did I let them do that to me again? So that's the sort of thing that's coming on here. It does feel as if in the future we're dealing with a much more peaceful home environment for you. That's coming out of a lot of choices you're having to make, and certainly changes you're having to make to how you're, I guess, allowing other people to relate to you. So it's about, I guess, opening the communication up more to saying what it is that in your heart you want, giving the other person breathing space to take their time to go, okay, well, they can adjust to that energy. It might freak them out at first, but maybe that's what they need. And being able to then step back, give it breathing space, and then we come back into the conversation. So that's how I would sort of use this. And the High Priestess card there is urging patience as well. That in this deck is coming up as the Owl. And Owl is a creature of knowledge and wisdom, and in some ways it's about death and rebirth. So changes going on around you, but also having to, I guess, make sure that we're not allowing other people to use their knowledge to make us feel less competent or to make us feel inferior in any way. So it's really important to kind of hold to your ground and hold to who you are, but, you know, don't allow the other person to colour it all in for you.
That's perfect, Jacqueline. And may I just add to that, I've just got a bit of a feeling on timings around this for you as well. And my feeling is kind of in the next month or so, expect things to really improve around love for you. But it is about really taking control, too, of your life and really being certain about what you want, Kimberly, as well. And also, you know, setting boundaries, too, with your loved ones around you. The other thing that's coming through, too, is around money and finances. And it feels to me that we really need to look around that area, perhaps look at our spending, what's coming in and what's going out. But I can say that I do feel, you know, a little bit of an increase in the money that's coming through for you. There seems that like there'll be a little bit of extra, maybe just for a little bit of luxury or just minor things, but it all goes to feeling good about life. And again, that's sort of coming up for the next month and really leading up into the next 12 months, actually. So I feel that's really positive for you as well.
Yeah, so we hope you're getting that from us, Kimberly. We might give her one more chance. Yes. We can hear her now.
I'm here.
Okay, good. You're here. Beautiful. Now, was there any other question to ask as well on top of what we've said?
I'm here.
She's here. We can hear her.
We can hear you. Is there a question you wanted to ask us?
Very quiet.
Are you talking to me, Kimberly?
Yes, is that Kimberly?
Yes, this is Kimberly.
Yes, so is there a question you wanted to ask on top of what we've already said?
Oh, no, I just was just interested in the love finances or what have you.
Yes. Yeah, that's right.
You may find it easier to listen back to the podcast of the show afterwards, where we do talk about both relationships and also about your finances. And so if you've been having trouble hearing us, that's going to allow you to get the full message that we've given you. And so we hope that helps you today and wish you the very best with it. And certainly thank you so much for your call.
Yes.
We might go to the next caller now.
Yes.
We actually have Miranda and she's in Missouri. Are you there, Miranda?
Hi.
Oh,
Sorry, it's kind of hard to understand you a little bit.
That's okay. It's lovely to speak with you. Do feel free to ask a question if you wanted to for a reading.
Okay, I have a question. What karmic debt do I have that I need to work on, and how do I do that? What do I need to do?
So what karmic debt she has and how she can deal with that.
Well, actually, what I'm actually picking up straight away is that you've actually been working on releasing a lot of your karmic debt. I feel like your karmic slate, so as to speak, is not very heavy at the moment. It feels like it's clearing. There's a lot of healing coming in around you. And the feeling that I'm getting around you, it's really a time for you to trust and really just trust what's going in your life. But it's really a time to follow the signs. I call them the spiritual signs. And one of those signs is like I see lots of number signs. I don't know if you do, Jacqueline, but I do.
Yeah, I'm getting them with her.
Yeah, I'm getting the
prime numbers particularly.
Prime numbers, you know, like the 111s, the 222s. And the feeling that I'm getting around you is I believe your angels are with you and they're working with you, that you can really trust your guidance. They come to you out of a space of love. And I actually feel that you're a beautiful, loving person, to be honest. I really feel this with you. And I actually feel you help people as well in your own way.
She does.
Yeah, I'm just getting that sense of helping people. And I sense that you're a healer. And I feel that whatever you're doing in this lifetime, you're really, really keeping your karmic slate relatively clean. You're healing yourself and you're helping to heal others around you. So I don't feel any major lessons coming into your life. I kind of feel more opportunities coming in for you. And again, it's about trusting your intuition, letting go of worry and fear and concerns, because they can manifest and bring into your life things you don't want as well, as we know. And sometimes too, when you go to bed and you're sleeping, try and give your worries and your fears to God or to the angels or the highest source, whatever you believe. And really just sort of trust your intuition there. I feel things are headed in the right direction for you. All right, so that's pretty good, isn't it?
I reckon it is. And I think the thing is that it is about having a bit more fun, if anything.
Yes.
And Shirley and I certainly get up to quite a bit of hijinks and have rather raucous humour and laughter between ourselves that other people might not find funny, but we don't really care. So we kind of suggest that sort of thing for you, so that you can actually have, I guess, a lighter-hearted, look at your life, because I feel as if you give a lot out, and it's really important to give back to yourself, and particularly with humour, because sometimes the sense of, you have a lot of gratitude for your life, but I do feel a sense of responsibility, the urgency, the sense of duty. It's all kind of sometimes a bit heavy, and it's really important to also have a bit of fun. Because fun is allowed. And, if we look at Bast, the Egyptian cat goddess, and my, oh my, do I have some cats here on this.
So many cats.
There's 4 cards, 3 of them have got cats. One's got a dog, and it's a poodle. And so
it looks like a cat.
Well, it does look like a cat. It's very well groomed, darling. It's important to also have fun and to be able to be lighthearted with things. And particularly one of the cards here is actually got a cat with a ball of wool. I'm even trying to find where to put that card. But it's just about finding that fun in the situation and not allowing it to drag you down so much. But certainly I would keep doing your clearing work, as Shirley's been saying. There is chakra work you can do, but there's also things like gardening, weeding, and doing the things that you're doing every day that actually does help people, because you put a lot of good intention and thoughts out in what you're doing, like even at the supermarket, you're giving way to people who sometimes are quite obnoxious. So it's just really important to be able to, I guess, laugh your way through things as well, and not to worry quite so much is how I would put this, if that makes sense to you.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm making up part of what you say, and what I hear you saying resonates with me, and I'm doing a lot of the stuff that you're saying too, and it makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, you really have a genuine honest heart. I think sometimes what happens as well is there can be a heaviness from the top of the arms down to the hands, and the legs can be a bit heavy too, and that's where I'm coming into that heart area, the thymus. And so it's like you need to open up and expand that chest area, in the thymus area. So in Qigong, we do a particular exercise, which, you know, a lot of sort of, you know, general exercise practices to go like this and then like that. So I'll just come back here and show you. And so it's really got to get the right spot. Yes. So it's like that and that like that. And so that can actually help open up that chest area, and that then gets the breath more open, which is kind of funny because Shirley's coughing her guts up outside, half a lung actually. And so it's sort of very topical at the moment. That opening up that chest area helps you express what you need to say, because a lot of the times I feel like Shirley has been. Yes. Hold back a bit.